Hello Year 2 and welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson, and today we will be looking at dividing by 5. So I've got some questions for you on the screen. What I'd really like you to do is pause the video now and have a go at working these out for yourself. So question 1, 5 add 5 add 5 add 5. That is of course 20 and the one below is 30. Now if we see 5 add 5 add 5 written like that, we know that we can just count up in fives. So the multiplication ones, I'm not sure how you worked it out, but again you could probably count up. If it says 5 lots of 4, that's the same as 4 lots of 5. You could count up 4 lots of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. Or you could draw an array of 4 lines, or 5 lines of 4. Or you could draw 5 equal groups of 4 or 4 equal groups of 5. So let's have a look at those answers. There we go. So that's 20. 6 times 5 or 5 times 6 equals 30. 7 times 5 or 5 times 7 equals 35. And how many groups of 5 are there in this array? Of course, there are 2. Okay, well done if you got any of those answers correct. So Whitney has 35 cubes and she shares the cubes into 5 equal groups. How many will be in each group? So there's her 35 cubes. There's the 5 groups and they have been shared out equally. How many is in each group? Count it up. There are 7 cubes in each group. So 35, that's how many cubes we started off with. 35 cubes shared out into 5 groups. It gives us 7 in each group. So remember, that first number in a division number sentence tells us how many things we are sharing out, and that will always be the biggest number. So Whitney has 35 cubes. She groups the cubes into 5s. How many groups can she make? So on the last slide, we were sharing them out into 5 groups. This time we are grouping them into 5. So we take 5 and make a group. So this is grouping. The last slide was sharing. There we go. So she can make 7 groups of 5. So that's the same as the last slide. 35 divided by 5 equals 7. So we tried sharing and we tried grouping, and both things gave us the same answer. So we started off with 35 cubes in both. In sharing, we shared it out into 5 groups, but in grouping, we grouped them into 5s. Both got us the answer 7. Here are 15 conkers. The conkers are shared into 5 equal groups, and the one below, the conkers, are grouped into 5s. What do you think the answer may be? So this first one is grouping them into 5 equal groups. And this next one is going to group them into 5s. So with that first one where we've shared them out, we need to look at what the total is in the group. And with the second one where we've grouped them, we need to look at the amount of groups. So what is the answer? 15 divided by 5 equals 3. So that first one shows us sharing, the second one shows us grouping. Okay, so let's use this array to help us complete the calculation. So for that first multiplication number sentence, let's count in 5s the groups, and that will tell us how many lots of 5 we've got. So that's 1 lot of 5, 2 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots, 5 lots, 6 lots of 5. So that first number sentence is 6 multiplied by 5. Now what is that? Let's this time count up in 5s, adding 5 each time. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go, there's the answer. And for our division number sentence, we know that the total amount needs to go at the beginning. So 6 times 5 is 30, and that shows us all the circles. We know that 30 goes at the beginning of the division number sentence. 30 divided by 5, so 30 either grouped into 5s or shared out into 5 groups. We've got an array, so let's group them into 5s. So we've got one group of 5 already showing. Oh, is it going to show us? There we go. There we can see the 6 groups of 5. Okay, so 5 divided into 30 divided by 5, so into groups of 5 gives us 6 groups. So you can have a go now, either questions 1 to 4, or carry on the video and have a go at the end. The farmer has picked 25 apples. He puts them into bags of 5. How many bags of 5 can he make? So we're counting up now in 5s until we get to 25 to show us how many groups of 5 he can get. So there you go, we've got up to 25. How many bags has he got? How many groups? He has got 5. There you go, showing it on a number line as well. So how many jumps of 5 has the farmer had to make to get to 25? He has to make 5 jumps. So we have got some missing answers here. What is the first number in our division number sentences? Now, to work this out, we can also use our multiplication number sentences. So if you take the 5 with the answer, you can times those two together, multiply them together, and that will give you the whole answer. So there we go. 9 multiplied by 5 gives us 45. So that also is the same, or uses the same numbers. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. So same with that bottom one now. Have a go. 5 multiplied by 12. That's going to give us our whole answer. 5 multiplied by 12. We know that 10 times 5 is 50, so add another 2 lots of 5s. That gives us 60. Well done. So you can have a go now at the rest of the questions on your worksheet. Remember that division number sentences and multiplication number sentences can help us to work out either one. Okay, good luck.